Champions are made long before the lights come on. It begins on empty fields, in quiet weight rooms, in the stillness before the season. It's a mindset. Relentless, disciplined, unshakable. It's built on reps, on bruises, on belief. Every yard earned, every snap measured. And now, it all leads here. The final down, the final whistle. One season, one shot, one goal. Welcome to the NSAA Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
This is Nebraska Public Media Sports, and we are Nebraska's home for championship sports. And today we're at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln for the 2025 NSAA High School Football Championships. Our fifth state title in 2 days is in Class C2, and it features the Grand Island Central Catholic Crusaders taking on the Cavaliers of Bishop Neumann. And hello again, everyone, and welcome inside Memorial Stadium along with Jay Moore, former Husker. I'm Larry Putney. Great to have you with us as we get set for our fifth state title game. Sixth coming up later tonight in Class A. This one should be a good one. In fact, on paper, Jay, this looked like the best game of the bunch.
I agree. Both teams are very balanced. Offensively, defensively, special teams, what they're able to do. Uniquely, both teams suffered losses, unlike the previous game we saw. GICC did not allow a touchdown until their only game, the sixth game of the year. Yes. And then on the flip side, with Bishop Neumann, their only loss, they had 6 turnovers. So both teams are coming in with one loss, but these are high-powered, talented offenses. We got a good one on our hands. Grayson Sack is the quarterback, and he's a special one, and he'll have to be successful for them. 100%. You get dual threat. He can do it with his legs. He can do it with his arm. Almost 2,700 yards total offense. He can sling it. He can run it. 30 total touchdowns. The Neumann defense is going to have to be on point. All eyes got to be on him. 11 hats to the ball to try to disrupt Grayson Sack in this GICC offense. Odd name for a great quarterback, but it is what it is. Neumann, on the other hand, Jack Van Slyke, terrific running back. He is captain everything. This guy is leading the team in yards, touchdowns, and tackles. Almost 132 tackles so far through the season. Almost leads all tackles through all classes. This guy is going to do everything on both sides of the ball. He'll be around Sack on defense and a lot of carries in the backfield as this triple option that we're going to see under center with this Neumann offense this afternoon. Well, the wind has just continued to pick up throughout the day, and Sean Callahan is down on the field.
Well, guys, as you can see, very windy day. In fact, the wind has picked up about 10 miles per hour, Larry and Jay, from where it was this morning. But when I look at this game, I think Grand Island Central Catholic is one of the best stories in all of Nebraska high school athletics, just from where they were. When this group of seniors were freshmen, they actually had to forfeit their Week 9 game because they didn't have enough players to go against Battle Creek. And here they are. That group of freshmen that battled through that year are now seniors, and they're here in Memorial Stadium trying to take home Grand Island Central Catholic's first state championship.
Yeah, thank you, Sean. Here's what we've seen thus far. Sandy Creek goes back-to-back with a 66-26 win over Crofton. Cam Seeley in that one, 475 total yards, 9 touchdowns, a new record.
That's it.
How about that? Yeah, then why not?
That's decent.
That's right. Why not wins its first ever. Waverly wins at 42-27. Waverly beats Gretna East and takes home its first title since 1980. And then earlier today, in the wind, you saw Wahoo pick up back-to-back state championships with the victory over Sydney. 2 more to come. Let's take a look at where these teams come from. Bishop Neumann, obviously, in Wahoo. 77's been busy today. Folks coming down from Wahoo to watch football, and GICC, not too bad of a trip from Grand Island, maybe about an hour 15 here to Memorial Stadium. How did they get here? GICC beat Bergen and Ord 23-13. That win over Ord was a rematch from early in the season, a game that Ord won. It's the only loss that GICC had on its schedule, and Neumann with wins over UTAN and Kearney Catholic to get here to this state championship. Time now to introduce you to the athletes. Let's go to Steve Lemon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memorial Stadium and the 2025 Nebraska School Activities Association State Football Championships. Today's Class C2 final features the Grand Island Central Catholic Crusaders and the Bishop Neumann Cavaliers. The NSAA is proud to recognize FMNE Insurance and all NSAA corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities, especially Nebraska Orthopedic Center, the NSAA Orthopedic and Sports Medicine partner for Lincoln Area Championships. Ready for the Teammates Mentoring starting lineup? Visit teammates.org to learn more about how you can help take one more student off the waiting list by becoming a mentor. And now for the introduction of the players and coaches. Here are the starters for the Grand Island Central Catholic Crusaders. Number 1, Connor Haney. Number 2, Cesar Garcia. Number 3, Dax Gelletley. Number 4, Cedric Henke. Number 5, Graham Stava. Number 6, Jackson Gangwish. Number 7, Grayson Sack. Number 8, Mason Vasquez. Number 9, Thomas Schneider. Number 10, Dalton Ewers. Number 11, Jack Alberts. Number 16, Noah Harris. Number 21, Braylon Wolf. Number 51, Brandon Cloud. Number 54, Kelton Kearns. Number 55, Owen Price. Number 58, Carlos Bahina Campos. Number 59, Cody Golka. Number 64, Trayton Renz. Number 65, William Mazur. And number 86, Garrett Watson. The head coach for the Crusaders is Jeff Ashby. And now here are the rest of the Grand Island Central Catholic Crusaders, players and coaches.
Crusaders coming in at 11-1 on the season. Their only loss happened in week number 5. They've been terrific since then. 379 yards total per game, nearly 40 points. Defensively, they are stout, averaging or allowing just 8.2 per game. And there is Grayson Sack, 2,600 total yards and 13 touchdowns to lead the way for the Crusaders. Time now for the introductions of Bishop Neumann. Back to Steve Lemon.
And now here are the starters for Bishop Neumann Cavaliers. Number 0, Bo Fuyan. Number 1, Cyrus Sweetie. Number 3, Hudson Fordick. Number 4, Kobe Miller. Number 5, Henry Woida. Number 6, Brecken Petico. Number 8, Jackson Hull. Number 11, Quinn Shutt. Number 14, Caden Weezy. Number 15, Braden Rebon. Number 16, Carson Schroeder. Number 18, Jack Van Slyke. Number 21, Pete Chohan. Number 22, Alex Berry. Number 28, Blake Bachulik. Number 32, Landon Sund. Number 57, Dylan Hootke. Number 62, Kendall Benish. Number 63, Charles Toline. Number 71, Joe Stava. Number 72, Alex Goki. Number 77, Matt Tulin. The head coach for the Cavaliers is Joe Pavlik. And now here are the rest of the Bishop Neumann Cavaliers, players and coaches.
Also coming in at 11-1 of the season, first-year head coach Joe Pavlik leading the way for these Cavaliers. Fuyon leads the way at quarterback offensively, better than 350 yards per game. Defensively, they allow 14. Might be where GICC holds the advantage. And Van Slyke with over 1,000 yards rushing and 20 touchdowns for the Cavs. So Wahoo trying to turn the double, make it 2 state championships for 2 schools in 2 games. Back to Steve we go.
On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association and its member schools, welcome to the 2025 NSAA State Football Championship Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Our anthem today will be sung by the Malcolm High School Quartet, featuring Madison Wall, Micaiah Witzel, Elsa Schleining, and Clara Ladman, under the direction of vocal music director Michael Beach.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets turned clear, the bolts bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Madison Wall, Micaiah Witzel, Elsa Schleining, and Clara Ladman.
Outstanding job by that Malcolm Quartet as we get ready for football in Class C2. State championship on the line, and it is a breezy one here at Memorial Stadium.
Phelps Memorial Health Center offers cardiology services on site in Holdridge. The cardiology team addresses conditions such as high blood pressure, shortness of breath, coronary artery disease, and heart failure. Treatments may include medication therapy, minimally invasive testing, and minor procedures. Appointments are available 5 days a week to help meet the care needs of the community it serves. Learn more at phelpsmemorial.com.
You are a maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader, committed to making a difference. With Omaha as your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, You dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a Maverick.
In Nebraska, soybeans don't just grow, they go. From field to fuel tank, clean fuels are creating thousands of new jobs for our state. Even Husker team buses roll on soy-powered biodiesel, cutting emissions, inspiring pride, and supporting local farmers. Nebraska soybeans also show up in tires, shoes, paints, and much more, providing sustainable, renewable solutions for everyday products. Nebraska soybeans, growing opportunity from the ground up.
It is windy. Forget about breezy. 30 miles an hour, gusting up to 40. Boy, what a great shot that is. 47 degrees, still sunny. I mean, the temp's fine. It just feels so much colder down on the field because of that wind. And the wind, we saw it during the Wahoo game, certainly affected play, especially when you're going into it. So it'll be interesting to see what that's like here in this afternoon's game as GI Central Catholic gets ready to take on Bishop Neumann. Toss was won by the Cavaliers. They deferred. Crusaders are taking the ball. So Will Sanderson will kick it deep. And deep for the Crusaders as we have a whistle on the play.
Back judge already lost his hat. I mean, those goalposts are whipping.
I talked to somebody else earlier, and they said they had never seen the goalposts fly around like that. I mean, they. So our Whitecaps hat flew off, and that's why we're starting over. That's outstanding. Haney and Stava back deep for the Crusaders. Quinn Shutt will come in and hold as Will Sanderson gets set to kick it off with the wind behind him. Well, you can hear that wind whipping down there. Obviously, you can see it with the flag, but you can just hear the wind of the microphones. Little squib kick picked up at the 32, maybe to the 35. And that's where Grand Island Central Catholic will take over. And their outstanding quarterback, Grayson Sack. Sack is a senior. He's rushed for 834 yards on the year, passed for 1,791. There is Grayson Sack. 5'10", 175. Albert's one of the running backs, Schneider the other. From the shotgun, it's Grayson Sack. They'll run option to the right. Alberts is out there. Alberts bobbles it, still on the ground. First play turnover. Quinn Shutt recovers.
You've seen this early in the game, Larry.
Wow.
When it's cold and windy, that leather, it's different. Even a wind, it's that windy out there, it can just affect the trajectory of a speed option pitch like that, just ever so slightly. To where if it's not right there in your hands, you got to look it all the way in today. Don't take anything for granted with this wind that we have.
One play and a turnover, so now the Cavaliers' turn. Bo Fuyan, the quarterback. Fuyan gives. Carry there by Van Slyke, a gain of about 4 yards, brings up second down and 6.
Expect a heavy dose of 18 out of that backfield from the Neumann offense today.
They have a balanced attack, though, don't they? Landon Sund 1,000, Van Slyke 1,000, Woida sometimes in the backfield, kind of this triple option look at times for Neumann.
A lot under center. Anymore you see in football, a lot of shotgun. The Neumann offense under center quite often.
Fuyan gives again to Van Slyke. He's got room. Van Slyke goes outside. He could get the corner. Van Slyke, touchdown! Cavaliers open it up early.
Just a simple fullback dive and good blocking up front by that Neumann offensive line. Get some guys on the ground, get a seal, get a crease here, and is able to bounce it outside. And you see 18 turn on the Jets, that athleticism. A quick 6 for the Neumann offense.
30-yard touchdown run for Van Slyke. And now Van Slyke will step back to kick the extra point, and it is blocked. Boy, busting through there and blocking that. Number 55, Owen Price, with the block on the kick. 6-zip, Neumann with the lead. A turnover and 2 plays, and it's 6-zip.
Behind every switch you flip, innovation is at work, helping generate and deliver electricity the moment you need it. Like AI-driven systems within our generation facilities, drones for infrastructure inspection, smart meters for outage detection, and carbon capture and sequestration technology exploration. It's not just electricity we are delivering, it's innovation. Powering the state, powering your life. Nebraska Public Power District.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please, let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
Lots of visitors in town this week, Monday, Tuesday, for the state high school championships being played here at Memorial Stadium. Been played here since 1997, first year that high school championships moved to Memorial Stadium. Did not take long for Neumann to get on the board here. 58 seconds into the game, and Neumann already on top, 6-zip. Hard to believe it started here in 96, isn't it?
I remember I was, so being an Elkhorn kid, Elkhorn played Crete in that one, and very low scoring. Elkhorn won. About 14-7. It was cold. It was rainy. Wow. Sleeting. I remember it like it was yesterday. Was able to play in one my sophomore year here in high school.
I believe next year would be the 30th anniversary. So Sanderson to kick it deep again. Taken to the 18-yard line. Here is Stava. Stava on the far side. Stava drugged down. Good coverage by the Cavaliers. Here's a look at the Grand Island Central Catholic starters, backs and receivers, and the offensive line. Tough start for the Crusaders. One play of the turnover, and the Cavaliers capitalized. Sack hands it off. That's going nowhere, as immediately in the backfield was Matthew Thulin. Van Slyke there to help clean it up from that inside linebacker position.
Great job by Neumann early getting upfield again, forcing everything back into the inside, back into your help. That 3-man front that we see quite often now in high school.
Sack under pressure again, and he is dropped. What a play. It is going nowhere. Quinn Shutt, who recovered the fumble in there right away to stop that play.
Yeah, GICC's tried to get a little RPO action. Sack was looking out here, nothing there. But good effort, good pursuit to the football by that Neumann defense. And they are off to a fantastic start.
Wow. They shut out Kearney Catholic in the semifinals, 34-0. Looking impressive here early on. 3rd down and 15. Sack option near side. Still has it, pitches it outside into the hands of Sack. Grayson Sack.
I was quite impressed to get the pitch off.
Yeah. That was Jackson Gangwish.
Sack got.
I was wondering how Sack pitched to Sack, but it's pretty clear that was Sack who received the pitch. So it was Gangwish who was lined up at quarterback.
Grand Island's already made their decision early. Unless we've kind of seen this early in the C1 game, if he goes back and tries to punt it, but
they're going to go for it on 4th and 10. Under pressure, rolls to his left, fires downfield, has a man out there. What a grab! Braylon Wolf from behind. What a catch by Wolf. And 1st and 10 for the Crusaders.
I think this was intended for Stava, but Wolf came underneath. I mean, either.
Wow, what a play. 40 yards on the reception. And that was fired into the wind. Outside, here's Alberts. Alberts has the edge. Alberts for a 1st down. Now the Crusaders getting a little bit of offense going, a little bit of rhythm. Amazing what a 40-yard completion will do for you. Watch this again.
Into the wind.
I think you're right. This was not intended.
I think this was definitely going for Stava. Wolf says, this is mine.
Pulling it in. Here's Alberts again. Near side. Alberts get the corner. Alberts breaks one tackle, leans forward down to the 6-yard line of the carry by Jack Alberts. And with that run, Alberts goes over 1,000 yards on the season.
Rhythm is so important in the offense. You get this GIC kind of going in a no huddle look, up tempo.
Option, Sack turns it inside. Thulin was there. Clogged up in the middle by Charles Toline as well. Good size in that interior line for the Cavaliers. Tulin goes 270, Toline 260. Goki 225, Miller 220. 2nd down, goal to go. Here's Sack again. Sack with a handoff. Touchdown for Alberts. And GICC has answered.
And just like that, Neumann comes out, throws a quick punch.
Yeah.
And GICC is able to counter it. Converts that 4th down, 4th and 20. Looks like they are.
They're going to go for 2. We only have 10 men on the field, so back comes Vasquez into the game. And they will go for 2. On the keeper, Gangwish. Jack Gangwish with the 2-point conversion. And the Crusaders have taken the lead 8-6 in the 1st. Well, that's an impressive looking drive. 8 plays, 68 yards, 3 minutes, 15 seconds.
Gosh, it's almost that, I mean, the way that designed, I love the little 2-point, almost like QB power there. Get 2 guys leading up there, the fullback kind of kicking out, and the opposite guy, like the guard, kind of leading up inside.
Look at their first 3 plays. Turnover, drop for a loss, and you're thinking, all right, Cavaliers, yes. And all of a sudden, that 40-yard completion opens things up. You get a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of confidence. And
amazing.
Punch it in. Just a huge completion.
Momentum's a beautiful thing in this sport. When you got it, you try to keep it as long as you can, because when it switches in a hurry. Nothing was more evident than that drive by Grand Island Central Catholic. We got trash bags in the field, LP. I mean, it is
Yeah, right. Jeez. Garrett Watson, end over end kick. That'll be taken at the 20, make an 18-yard line. Good return out past the 35 to 36, 37-yard line on the return by Willie Ullery. And that is where the Cavaliers will take over. Mentioned it off the top. I think you said it. Both of these teams suffered their only loss of the season in the same week. It was week 6 of the season. They were both 5-0. And GICC's loss came to Ord, which they would later avenge in the semifinals of state. Malcolm knocked off the Cavaliers.
And Neumann turned the ball over 6 times and lost to Malcolm.
Not much there. Little juice now in the Crusaders.
And then Grand Island Central Catholic's loss to Ord. That was the first time they had given up a defensive touchdown in the game they lost. So both teams just had a little hiccup in there. That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, both coaches said it's all right to kind of get with your hands caught on the stove in the middle of the season. Kind of a wake you up a little bit, get rid of some complacency.
Gain of 2. The stop made on the last play by Brandon Cloud, the Crusaders. Back in the I formation, 2nd down and 8. And Fuyan going nowhere. What a play. Led by Connor Haney, the outside linebacker.
Just a really good job of staying disciplined. Playing option football is you have one role. You have the pitch guy, you have the running back, you have an alley player. Do not get your eyes looking in the wrong spot. Do your job, and that's all you got to worry about. Because you know the other 10 guys around you, you got to trust them to do your job. And Grand Island Central Catholic's defense did a fantastic job right there.
Well, you must have been talking to Jeff Ashby, because that was those were his words of encouragement all week to his defense. This is assignment football. We cannot get outside of our assignment. Everyone has a job to do.
And that's what option football, that's the beauty of it. And us Nebraskans knew it so well for so long. And just that's what it forces you to do. You just get your eyes in the wrong spot. You get out of your gap just enough, and all of a sudden, boom, that running back, that quarterback hits his head on the goalpost.
Yep. Jack Van Slyke in to punt it away on 4th down and 4. 21 is back deep. That's Braylon Wolf. Uh-oh. Bobbled the snap. Trying to get it away now. Van Slyke. Van Slyke looking downfield. Van Slyke will throw it. Tipped away. Incomplete. And now the Crusaders with a big play defensively. And for all intents and purposes, like a turnover.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I don't think that, I mean, obviously the poor snap was off to his right here. And again, that easily just could be the wind, how blustery it is. Looks like he could have maybe gotten it off.
Yeah.
Trying to punt, that's so hard. Difficult job. I don't disagree with what he's trying to do, but honestly, they can rally here with going into the wind, got to get a stop.
Sure. Sack to his right, pitches it out to Alberts. Alberts with a nice gain on 1st down.
Carried by number 11, Jack Alberts.
They're finding some room on the outside.
Brought down by number 22, Alex Berry.
Just funny how just these games just switch.
Right?
I mean, Neumann got off to the perfect start, and all of a sudden, they are back. They've got their backs against the ropes, and Grand Island Central Catholics they're running on all cylinders now.
Second and about 7. They'll option left this time. Once again, it's Alberts on the edge. Alberts cuts it upfield. Alberts enough for the 1st down. Inside the 25, down to the 24-yard line. Nice gain for Jack Alberts.
Really good edge blocking there by Mr. Wolf of Grand Island Central Catholic. Option football, your wide receivers got to do a fantastic job. they call stock blocking. He kind of created that edge for Albert to get that seal.
Sack cuts that one up right into the hands of Matthew Thulin.
Ball carried by quarterback Grayson Sack. Brought down by number 4, Lee Miller.
There is the defensive line for the Cavaliers. Miller, Goki, Tolene, and Thulin, and the backs and linebackers. That's Dylan Hootke, number 57. Not sure how you get Hootke, but it's always been C-H-O-U-T-K-A is Hootke.
We got another starting quarterback that got
Oh, boy.
again, LP.
It's a third quarterback who's been hurt and taken off in these 2 games. That's given right up the middle by Alberts.
Don't think it's going to have as big of effect on Grand Island's offense. We've already seen Gangwish handle a few snaps already.
Gangwish is a sophomore. He's the backup quarterback. 180 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. He can throw it as well. 29 of 42 on the year, 377, 4 touchdowns. You saw him run the option earlier. So Gangwish now at quarterback. Gives to Alberts. Alberts up the middle on 3rd down. Looks like they were playing 2 downs to get 5 here.
There's no question about that. Trying to kick into this breeze. I mean, this is for, if Nebraska was having a football game right now, it'd be hard for a Division I kicker kicking this wind. It is.
Yep, no
It's
doubt.
not for the faint of heart out there right now if you are a specialist.
Especially in this kind of bowl, you never know what direction it's blowing down on the field, right? It can swirl.
Yes.
4th down, back to pass is Gangwish. Gangwish over the middle, too high. Incomplete, and the Cavaliers hold on 4th down.
That's the stop Neumann needed. The momentum was all on that side of Grand Island Central Catholic. Now we'll see if that momentum switches back to Neumann and they can capitalize and get some things going for this offense. Seems like this game with this weather and the conditions about a game of runs almost.
Fouillon goes up top, just over the head of Alex Berry, the intended receiver.
Fouillon's pass incomplete.
Throwing with it behind you, it'll tend to carry and stay up. Throwing into it, it's going to drop it and move it side to side.
Flutter.
It is a tough day to be airborne. Here is Fouillon keeping it options to the left, nothing there. Nice play by Gelatli. Number 3. Gilletly, Dax Gilletly with the tackle.
Really good job by Gilletly. He took that wide receiver and wasn't having none of that. He got right in the face of the pitch man. Again, being disciplined, doing your job. Don't think you have to do anything different right now just because you're playing in Memorial Stadium.
Fouillon out of the flat. Nice reception. Good grab out there by Quinn Shutt. Let's go down to the field to Sean Callahan.
Well, guys, Grand Island Central Catholic has not won a state championship in their school history, but one of their more distinguished alums was a part of a runner-up team in 1983. He's down on the sidelines here. It's Bishop Gulka, the bishop of the Grand Island Diocese here in Nebraska. He's on the sidelines with the team and was nearly a part of a state championship in the 80s, hoping they could win their first one here today in Lincoln.
Oh, good to have Bishop Gulka with us. It's a little chilly down there. You could come up in the press box with us, hung out for a while. Fourth down, they're going for it. Give inside. And did he get it? It's going to be very close. Depends on the spot. And as he runs in, he's going closer and closer to the 27, which means he would not have gotten it. And it looks like he's about a half yard short. We'll see what the officials say. First down, GICC. Turned it over on downs. Well, that's some confidence in your offense. There's another look. He needed to get to the 28.
Really good job on initial contact by that defense of GICC. Is that Gingwish getting his hat in there? Sure was. Love when the backup quarterback gets his nose
That's right.
in the mix.
Yep.
What a good player. Only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Gingwish is.
Flash, nothing there. Good job defensively by the Cavaliers. Stava with the completion. That's going to be for a loss of, nope, yeah, maybe gain of 1. .30 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Alberts tries to step outside and won't get there. Nice play by number 18. Van Slyke again with the play.
Really good job getting. We say that as a linebacker, shooting your gun. You see a gap, you see a hole emerge, go get it, go find it. Did a really good job of playing that thing inside out.
That will be the final play of quarter number 1. Both teams on the board here in the first. GICC, on the strength of the 2-point conversion, leads it 8-6 over Bishop Neumann.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNEsports.com.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Back at Memorial Stadium, Class C2 State Championship 8-6, the early score between GICC and Bishop Neumann. Back to pass. Sack goes up top, got a man picked off. What a play, diving in late. Quinn Shutt has been all over the place. That is 2 turnovers by Shutt alone. The fumble recovery, that interception, and he's made a couple of great defensive plays as well.
Wasn't a whole lot there. Watch that play. It was on the sideline nearest to us. Essentially into triple coverage. You know where he was going with that one before he was able to read the defense and exactly see what that Neumann defense was doing. But what a play by Quinn Shutt. Going up and high pointing that thing.
Fantastic play. So Neumann will take over inside their own 5 from the 4-yard line. Out of the I formation. Fuyan will keep it. Gain of 4 yards on first down for Fuyan. Bo Fuyan, 6'3", 180, a senior for the Cavaliers.
Larry, one of the hardest things about playing option football from a defensive lineman standpoint is your job is to keep the O-line off the second level. So you kind of have to be selfish and, you know, not selfish. I just say you got to take one for the team.
Yeah.
You need up as many blocks as you can so your linebackers can get downhill and make those plays.
Weezy motion across. Fuyan will keep it. Follows his blockers into the hole. Out past the 10 to about the 12-yard line. That's going to bring up third down and short. We'll call it 2 yards.
Just not enough there. He just tried to follow his lead blockers, but I tell you what, not surprised that Grand Island Central Catholic did not get any touchdowns scored on them until their 6th game of the season. Again, just like we saw with Sydney in the previous game, really well coached defenses doing their jobs.
Third down, they went to the air. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Quinn Shutt. Weezy was there as well. Neumann will punt it away. Van Slyke back to punt. And he's going to be going into a very strong wind. Goalpost behind him. Those flags are blowing straight at his face. And look at this. Got it up in the air. That's going to be a negative-sum punt. That is going to be a negative 3-yard punt. It went straight up into the wind, and the wind pushed it backwards.
I mean, that was, I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that before.
One more look at it. Watch it straight up into the wind. And it comes straight back.
I mean, good job by Grand Island Central Catholic just being aware where the ball was, because that easily could have hit a player, their own, and just not knowing. You've never, I mean, that was insane.
That was crazy. Let's take a look at last year's Class C2 title game.
Norfolk Catholic is once again the Class C2 state champion, taking down Bishop Neumann 27-13 in a battle that broke open late. Neumann struck first, but the Knights answered before halftime with a quick drive, capped by Callan Marshall's touchdown pass to Trevin Suckup. Then in the fourth, Norfolk Catholic took over. Suckup broke free for a 29-yard score, and Marshall hit Max Hammond for 62 yards to put it away. The win marks Norfolk Catholic's 3rd straight title and 39th straight victory.
Knights did not make it back here in 2025, but the Cavaliers did. So Grand Island Central Catholic with great field position. They'll option it to the right. That's going nowhere. Out of the edge, the tackle once again by Van Slyke.
Really good job by Van Slyke, playing his role, playing inside out. Keeping good leverage within the pitch man, not overrunning it.
Loss on the play, 2nd down, goal to go. The 12. Because it's just so difficult with the wind, even on like on the snap, right?
It's
from
anything can, I mean, just with the elements, with the cold, the wind. I've said it multiple times already, that football gets slick.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it, just a simple pitch is tough to look in. And you get a gust, I mean, 40-some mile an hour gust, that can just change the trajectory of a football in a blink of an eye. I mean, they've run these pitches hundreds of times throughout the season, and you're kind of used to it. Catch it right in your chest, all of a sudden it's over your head because it catches a quick gust. I mean, that's just, you just got to battle through it.
3rd down and 4. Here is Alberts again. Alberts near side, gets to the 10-yard line. That's going to be a couple yards shy and bring up 4th down. So an opportunity for the Cavaliers to hold once again defensively deep in their own territory after a turnover.
Yeah, good job by Sweetie, though, stringing that one out. Again, have an edge to you, right? Took on some blockers initially, forced that thing to stay outside and not get downhill. Being disciplined is all about playing option football.
Schneider is in the gun. Schneider's back there for the block. Not going anywhere. Woida, Henry Woida shoots the gap and makes the play. And it's turned over on downs.
This is something else.
Wow.
Hope you took the unders in this one.
Right? No doubt. How did they get to 8-6? Jeff Ashby, 3rd season. He's been at Polk Hortville, took him to 2 semis. Harvard, Giltner, state runner-up, state champs in 2012. 2 stints at Wood River, assistant at Aurora, Grand Island Senior High. Look out, steps through it, still on his feet. Nice carry out past the 30 to the 35-yard line by Landon Sund.
It's the first time we've seen that formation, get out of shotgun. Love that look. Look at that. Lineman leading up in the hole for him. That was there early. Love that play call from the Neumann offense. Remember that one.
Right. 25 yards on the carry by Sund. He has over 1,000 yards rushing on the year, averages 88 a game. 2,000-yard rushers, both Sund and Van Slyke. Sund back there again, top of the eye. Fuyan under center. Give to Sund again. Again, he has some room. Good gain on 1st down of about 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 4. Now a little life from the Cavaliers.
Finding some with the old counter. Had some counter action the play before. They like that. Finding some momentum with that play call.
Play coming in from the sideline. Caden Weezy bringing it in. Five seconds on the play clock. Fuyan just gets it off. Fuyan the other way. Trying to option off and got to do it and turns it over. Picked up. Here's GICC inside the 20. Cloud scoops it up. And another turnover by the Cavaliers. And once again, GICC deep in Cav territory.
Just trying to do too much. Again, we saw that they tried to option off this. Fuyan just needs to eat this. There's nothing there. You got to just know when the cards are stacked against you, and you got to fold them right then and there.
Brandon Cloud, right place, the right time. Scoops it up, carries it inside the 20. They're going to mark him down at the 17-yard line. Thought he was inside the 10. I wonder if can't advance.
I like the play call. We saw that counter action early to Lund.
They have not moved the chains yet, so they're chatting things over here. They're putting the ball down, but the chain's still.
Bishop Newman's.
So they rule on the field that it was an incomplete pass. So no turnover. That's why they had not moved the chains yet.
Get a good look exposed from our fantastic crew.
Yeah. It's a tough one. Tough.
And Slack was ahead, but man.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 4, and the drive's still alive for the Cavaliers after the incomplete pass. Motion goes Woida. Try to give it up the middle. Sun kept his feet, but not for long. Gangwish again was there.
Owen Price did a fantastic job by this GICC defense to get that initial hit. Got off a block. That D line is taking that, pressing that, attacking that via the neck of that offensive lineman. Good pad level, heavy hands. Once you see the ball declare, go ahead and get off and go make a play. Price did a really good job there.
4th down and 4. From the shotgun is Fuyan. Timeout taken right before the snap by Coach Joe Pavlik. Pavlik in his first season at Neumann. Was a head coach at Syracuse from 23 to 24. Was an assistant at Burke, an assistant at Central as well. Originally from Chicago area. Good time for you to join us and connect on Facebook and X. You can add a comment, catch up on the latest Nebraska sports information. Be sure to like Nebraska Public Media Sports, and while you're at it, you might as well like Big Red Wrap-Up and join in the conversation. Big Red Wrap-Up moving to a special time tomorrow because of these state championships, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. It's almost too cold to have your phone out. Well, I don't think it's too cold. They're excited on the Neumann side. 4th down and 4. Fuyan from the gun. Gives inside to Van Slyke. Van Slyke stacked up, leans forward. I don't think he's going to get it. He's going to be about a half yard short.
Tackle made by Jackson Gangwish.
And he did not. Needed to get to the 47. They marked it at the 46. Turned over on downs.
Had a just good job. Gangwish. God dang, what a good ball player.
Yeah, he's all over.
It's amazing how taking on blocks and avoiding them, guys are just have that ability to be, we call it be greasy, right? And just like good running backs don't take hard hits, good linebackers don't let linemen get clean shots at you.
Yeah. Crusaders with the ball now, 1st down and 10 from the 46-yard line of the Cavaliers. Thrown up and incomplete. Looks like he slipped out of his hand on the throw by Sack.
Pass incomplete, intended for Graham Stama.
4 minutes remain before half. Let's go down on the field to Sean. Some people call him Shane Callahan, but let's go down the field to Sean.
Guys, I don't know if we're going to see a punt the rest of this game. Couple things. The long snaps are having an issue because the wind is moving the long snaps because of the nature of the crosswind in the stadium. And then number 2, we saw what a punt looked like. The ball goes backwards if you punt the ball right now. So it's a 4-down football game. You're playing for 2-3 yards a carry and trying to advance the ball and hopefully force a turnover. It is one of the more unique football games, Larry, that we've ever done together in our time doing these games, because everything you practice, you prepare for is out the window right now in a game like this, because there is no script on a day like today as far as how you have to manage this game with 4th downs, kicking and punting.
Well, Sean, I could not agree more. It is unique. That is a great way to put it. Just what can you do to advance, hopefully catch a break. Just like doesn't feel like there are going to be any sustained drives here. There's too many obstacles to face.
There are.
With
with hanging on the football, pitching. As a coach, you're scared to death even with going to shotgun.
Right. Jeff Ashby calls a timeout.
We've seen 2 fumbled pitches already that have resulted in turnovers. It's nearly impossible. Doesn't matter if you're going with the wind or against the wind to throw it, although Grand Island Central Catholic did complete that 4th down play into the wind. But it's just, you got to preach patience. This is a 2-point lead right now. Feels like a 2-possession type of ball game just with the conditions right now.
Yep. What if the officials have ever worked a game like this? Certainly not where you get the swirl, because you wouldn't have played in a stadium this size, but maybe out in the open plane you get a, you know, 40, 50 mile an hour wind, which would be, it's tough on everybody. Including Jay and I, who are up here in the booth. It's not easy. Option to the left side. Gangwish pitches out. Ball's on the turf. Recovered by the Cavs.
Really good job by this Neumann defense. Lund does a fantastic job of stringing this thing out. Watch how everyone, when you play option football, stay parallel more square to the line of scrimmage, right? Yeah. Just good spots, always in your place. And again, this is now the third fumbled pitch on option plays we've seen so far, and we're only 21 minutes into this football game.
It's amazing. 4 turnovers already.
The official ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Bishop Neumann. That play is under further review.
So was it a forward pass is the question.
You know, looking back at that initial replay, it was close.
Very close. 4 turnovers already, and probably at least 4 or 5, maybe 6 4 and outs. 6 4 and outs, 4 turnovers. And we still have 3:15 remaining.
I mean,
that could be
that honestly was that looked like a gust.
Yeah.
Got it. I mean, Albers is behind him.
So watch there. Comes out.
And look at that. I mean,
it's just really tough to. Without a camera angle right down the line.
Again, it's where the initial call on the field being a fumble, right? That looks to me, but that 100% is a gust from the wind. Where he pitched that?
Yeah.
I mean, that just got in the jet stream. That thing was gone.
Yeah, look at that. Look at it move forward.
Yeah, I could see this potentially being a forward, them reversing this. Just from that angle. I think that's the best angle you'd have to go off of. This looks backwards from this angle to me. The other one previously looks like the best one.
Well, you can see that. You're right, Jay. You can see the ball move. Clear and convincing, right? Evidence. I mean, and I think that is the challenge here. Is there clear and convincing evidence to be able to overturn it? Takes 3 people to hold up the replay monitor.
I mean, to me, it's kind of the old saying, it's 6 one way, half a dozen the other. I could see it stay in, but I can also see it from that one vantage point where it was slightly behind.
Yeah. With Steve Nelson down there holding down the fort. It's just amazing. Just look at the shirt. All right, let's listen in and find out what the official call is. My guess is not enough evidence.
After further review, play stands. First down, Neumann.
Didn't say it, but my guess would be just not enough to overturn it.
Inconclusive evidence.
There you go.
That's the right terminology, right?
Yep.
LP.
That's it. So it will be the Cavs ball, and Fouillon back out there at quarterback. Sund at the top of the eye. And the give is to Sund up the middle. He's had some success. Like when they have just decided to power football, he has been effective. Gain of 6 there.
He's definitely got the hot hand right now. But multiple running backs in this triple option offense that Neumann has. Anybody can get hot in a hurry.
True. Fuyan from the gun. Give it to Sund again. Maybe a gain of a yard.
Stopped by Thomas Schneider and Owen Price.
We give him 2, make it 3rd down and 3. Coming up at halftime, we'll chat with the NSAA.
Down 3. Alden Crusader, 49.
Colton Weers-Bicky will join us. Hit right at the line of scrimmage, nothing doing on 3rd down and short. And now it's going to be 4th and 5.
Is that Mr. Price again?
In the hole by Owen Price.
By Owen Price.
Yeah, does a great job. He shoots, kind of goes from, looked like he was in B gap, went to A gap, gets upfield, finds the ball carrier. Another big play by double nickel, Mr. Price.
4th down 5.
Good looking player. He's long, 6'3", 201. He's a sophomore, just a sophomore. Well, the option, not going to get it on 4th down. So once again, I think that might be the 6th or 7th turnover on downs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Neumann is done punting for the day after the snap over the head and the negative punt on the other one. I mean,
negative yardage punt.
Yeah, there's.
Take over on downs, 1st and 10.
How about this stat? GICC has run 29 plays, only 5 in their own territory. 24 have been on the Bishop Neumann side. But you just can't be consistent enough to get a drive going. Here they go again. Option to the right. Good carry there by Alberts.
Carried by Jack Alberts.
Flag on the play.
Run down by Kenan Weezy and Quinn Shutt. There's a flag in the play.
Officials can't even throw the flags that are being thrown here. That flew about 10 more yards further.
Don't throw the flag in the air. It's going to be a holding call against the Crusaders. That'll back them up.
Tell you what, if you...
Holding. Offense number 64. 10 yards penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay 1st down.
Another look at it.
Oh, right there, yep. That was definitely, there's a whole lot of cloth being grabbed there on Mr. Van Slyke.
One minute remaining here in the first half. 8-6. Grand Island Central Catholic on top of Bishop Neumann. 1st down and 18, though. Ganglish will run it to the left, fumble again. Ganglish right back on it. What's the plan in this?
To me, this halftime seems, if you have a staff that can get together on a whiteboard and construct something in a short period of time to just, and I don't know what you can do. It's not like you can say, hey, we're going to open this thing up and chuck it all over the place. That's obviously not going to be the plan. But if you can just do something a little different to find an edge, but god dang, you don't want to try to do anything drastically different than what's got you here, obviously.
Nice gain here. Past midfield, but it's still going to be 3rd down and long upcoming after the nice carry there by Schneider.
And Jack Van Slyke.
And that's going to take us to half.
That is the end of the 1st half.
Let's go down to the field to Sean Callahan.
Guys with Bishop Neumann, Coach Pavlik. Coach, you can prepare all you want, but how do you prepare and execute on a day like today?
You know, the win shouldn't affect what we do, and quite frankly, we're making too many mistakes right now, and that starts with me. You know, we're setting the kids up in bad situations, and they continually keep bailing us out on defense. So we got to make some changes at half, and we'll be all right.
How do you manage the punting, the kicking situations, even long snapping? Everything seems to have an effect right now with the way the swirl is.
You know, it's all gamble with the wind, and right now our defense is playing great, so we'll probably just lean on them.
Coach, best of luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sean. We're at halftime. C2 title game, GICC, on the strength of the touchdown and 2-point conversion, have the lead. Boy, it has been a turnover-ridden first half for both of these squads.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions for businesses across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 decades. We know that Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for the communities in which we live and work. We keep them connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
The University of Nebraska at Kearney, we bring the power of the herd. Among every court, field, stadium, and arena, you'll find strength, determination, and heart. United by our love of the game and commitment to the Loper spirit, we cheer for the blue and gold. We're more than athletes. We're leaders, scholars, and champions. When you run with the Lopers, that's when you'll feel the power of the herd. Learn more at unk.edu.
5 Points Bank supports your local community. Five Points Bank, supporting local communities and athletes as a proud sponsor of the NSAA High School State Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Welcome back inside Memorial Stadium. I'm Larry Putney along with NSAA Assistant Director Colton Weers. Mickey, great to have you with us.
Thanks, Larry.
So, high school tennis, it wasn't this breezy at high school tennis, was it?
No, a little rain, though. That's par for the course, right?
True.
A little bit of rain at high school tennis this year. So, but no, great event as always. I mean, Class A, Class B, Lincoln East repeats. You have Mount Michael repeats as well. And then probably one of the best tennis performances we've ever seen out of a tennis player, Hunter Nelson, out of Lincoln East, 4-time state champion at number 1 singles. So great year of tennis this year, and we're pretty happy with it.
Seems like numbers continue to grow in that sport as well.
Yeah, I mean, specifically on the girls' side, you look at it, the Class B girls last year was up to about 40 teams.
Wow.
So it continues to grow, and it's really good activity for us. And you know, like you said, just a lot of interest across the state.
Can you imagine, though, if this win would have been...
Oh, we were already chasing tennis balls all over Woods Tennis Center, so yeah.
You said it before, you've never seen it like this before. You were being blown all over.
Yeah, no, in my 30 years on this earth, I was standing on the field out there and about fell over because the wind was so stiff. So
it's amazing. Here are your two champs in boys tennis. Lincoln East won the Class A and Class B, won by Mount Michael. So let's shift to Unified Sports, and I know that program continues to grow inside the NSAA, specifically Unified Bowling. You're getting ready for championships.
Yeah, districts start on Monday, so everyone's getting kind of excited for the postseason for that. It's a great opportunity. I mean, with our new mission statement that we have, creating moments and memories that last a lifetime.
Right.
Unified sports and unified activities that we have really does create that opportunity to create those lifelong memories. So we're excited for it.
Seems like it's such a rewarding experience for everyone who is involved in unified athletics.
Yeah, it's full circle. It's the inclusion piece. It's helping out others. It's everything, and it does give you those lifelong lessons.
A program that's been around for a while is the Student Advisory Committee, but I've noticed a lot more publicity around it, a lot more focus, and maybe more out front than it's been in the past.
Yeah, our students that we have on our student advisory committee, they've been rock stars this year. They actually created their own strategic plan and kind of how they wanted to do things this year. And one of their things is they wanted to be more vocal on social media. So, if you follow our social media, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever they call it these days.
Right.
But if you follow all of those, I mean, they're out there quite a bit at all of our activities. So they're doing a fantastic job. We're really proud of those kids.
What was part of their strategic plan? Interesting.
Yeah, so their 4 pillars: leadership, unity, sportsmanship, and then the last one that they had was, I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Trust me, I threw that question out. You had on the left field. So
no, but yeah, four unique pillars that they're really excited about, and they. The interesting thing is not only when we meet as a group do they work on those things, but then also outside. Yeah. They're communicating a lot and working on some of those pillars. So.
Yeah, I've just seen them involved more in your programs and the messages and the notes. You see more activity from that advisory council. Yeah.
Yeah, and the big thing is they want to get their name out there because not only is it an opportunity to help us out and help our member schools, but it's also a resume builder for them as well.
Sure.
So.
Colton Wiersbicki, Assistant Director of the NSAA, thanks for joining us.
Yep, thanks, Larry.
We're at halftime of the C2 title game. It is a windy one out there. 8-6 is the score. We'll be back here in Lincoln. Stay with us.
Every herd, every flock, every farm. Nebraska soybeans are there. 97% of harvested soybeans are used for animal feed, delivering the protein, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals animals need. Nebraska farmers aren't just growing soybeans, they're helping feed animals, families, and communities. Nebraska soybeans, growing opportunity from the ground up.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNEsports.com.
Opportunities. They're found here, and here, and here. They inspire her, motivate him, prepare them. And when those opportunities start here, they can take you anywhere. Wayne State College, where opportunities today prepare you to lead tomorrow. Explore WayneStateCollege.com.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
We are back here at Memorial Stadium, and it looks like a tumbleweed, doesn't it? Those are pom-poms that are not going to be tracked down anytime soon. It is breezy on the field. Hey, this year marked a centennial for a couple of middle schools in Grand Island that have been on the field for a rivalry that is unlike any other.
My first year there, I said, well, the big game's tonight, and I didn't really realize how big. Came here to Memorial Stadium and went, holy cow. It was unbelievable how many people came to that.
It's kind of one of those make or break. I'm not saying it's Ohio State, Michigan, or Auburn, Alabama. It's not the Iron Bowl, but it is ours.
It is hard to go when you're tired of you know what else is hard? Living with regret.
You're part of that 100-year tradition, and that's just it's amazing for Grand Island to keep it going.
Bar and Walnut started at the advent of the junior high system. So this is definitely the longest junior high rivalry. I think it probably has a good chance to be the longest played high school rivalry continuously, that they haven't missed a game. They've played 100 years.
one year when Bar and Walnut were both undefeated, and we played here, and they had a little over 5,000 people at the game. And 2 or 3 weeks later, Grand Island played Creighton Prep for the state champion title, and there were more people at the Bar Walnut game than the state championship game.
Anyone here with standing, please? If you played in this game, the Bar Walnut game previously, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you.
You don't think about, history, at the time you're playing it.
I look back, I've been around it for half the time, 50-some years. So there aren't a lot of people that probably can say that. I just hope that it never dies and that it keep getting more kids involved.
It was a huge deal to be a part of a Bar Walnut rivalry. And I think being able to experience that again on the 100th anniversary is, it's cool for me, and I'm a 39-year-old man. I can't imagine what some of these guys are thinking, being 13 and having this be one of their first big game experiences.
We're down 2-0. We're losing. We got second half. Bring back your freaking won.
This is it. This was my last one. So it's a great way to go out. I just hope this keeps going, that we keep building it up. When kids have big things to shoot for, good things happen.
11 on 3. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Go!
What a fantastic story and a great rivalry out in Grand Island. 8-6 is our halftime score.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state, and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
Finding your story starts at a place where you can explore possibilities, engage in opportunities, develop your potential, and experience adventure. Chadron State College offers 51 undergraduate and 10 graduate programs with an average class size of 14 students and a mentoring program for new students. CSC will be with you on the journey to find your own story. More information available at csc.edu.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. All the highlights of this one came in the first quarter. Initial touchdown drive by Neumann, and it was answered by GICC. Here's the first play offensively of the game. It was a turnover, and it led to a touchdown for Neumann. Van Dyke got outside and scored to make it 6-zip. 2-point try, no good. And Sack came right back with this throw. What a great grab. We're down inside the 30-yard line. And they answered with the touchdown. Jack Alberts The 2-point conversion was good, and that's where we're at, 8-6 GICC. Here are the numbers. You see the turnovers. A total of 4 turnovers, but there have been 5 fumbles. It's
I mean, LP, we're going to see.
I know.
We're going to see everything in the second half. We've already saw a number of different things.
So that game was played in Neumann's side of the football field. It was almost like it was a lopsided field. 32 plays run by the GICC offense. Of those 32, 24 were in Bishop Neumann territory. And only 4 of Bishop's 24 were in GICC territory. It just went between the 10 and the 40, back and forth, and nobody could move the ball or keep possession or score. Amazing. Let's go down to the field to Sean Callahan.
With Grand Island Central Catholic head coach Jeff Ashby. Coach, what is your message to your team on a day like this as far as how to manage this second half?
Yeah, we just got to finish. We got to hang on to the football. We can't have any more turnovers. And if we can pin them deep here with the first kickoff and make them punt, and we got a good chance there to change the field position right away, get good field position. But, you know, it's basically you're playing a half a football game with the wind the way it is. I mean, we can hardly pitch the ball and get it to our back. But, yeah, it's just you got to live with it.
So, that said, you found the one big play in this game, the 4th down decision to throw that pass when you were down. Now you look back at how big was that moment early in this game to kind of swing things for you guys?
Well, that was big. You know, if we don't get that, it's a whole different ball game. We probably don't have the lead right now. But, you know, luckily our guys got good arms, and we got lucky enough to complete that one, or we might be behind.
Well, Coach, best of luck here in the second half.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys, back upstairs.
Jeff Ashby looks cold. Jeff Ashby's like, let's get this over with. Let's get this started. How about that? We'll get it going here. We'll be right back.
Sports are part of our culture in Nebraska and at Nebraska Public Media. We're proud to offer over 200 hours of sports coverage every year. You can help keep the action going by joining our Sports Partners Club. And thanks to the partnership with the Big Ten Network, you can select a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus as your thank you gift when you donate $5 a month. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners or call 800-989-8236.
This is PBS Passport. Your ticket to stream every single moment. Stream complete seasons. This was perfect. Iconic series, early releases, and so much more. So much more than I thought. Stream all the shows you love by donating to your local PBS station and get the full PBS experience.
GICC, well, they're not bothering them. They're ready to go here in the second half of play. The Cavaliers and the Crusaders. And it will be the Crusaders getting this second half kickoff. They won the toss and deferred. And GICC will have the wind at their back here in this third. And in there to kick it away to start the second half is Garrett Watson. First time since 1983 that GICC has been in these state championships. They were a runner-up in Class B back in 1983. Jay, where were you in 1983?
Being born.
Were you born in 83?
I was born in 83.
I graduated from high school in 83. Kick is deep and into the end zone. Ball will belong to the Cavaliers.
August of 83.
Wow. That's August of 83 as I started down here. Because in
college.
My freshman year, we had the, Rozier, Fryer, Gill.
Yep.
What a great year to be a freshman down here. So third quarter. You looked up on your phone at half.
Yes.
What was the wind down there?
Max wind gusts up to 54 mile an hour.
Can I imagine putting a 54 mile an hour gust? Give up the middle, lean forward, nice gain on first down, about 4 yards. That'll bring up, I'll give him 5. Second down and 5 on the carry by Van Dyke.
I was just going to see if this is ever going to subside. You know, as usually when you live in Nebraska, you know the wind calms down as the day goes on, but that's not the case. I mean, they're calling for gusts still to be over 40 mile an hour through the night. So for this game, the Class A game yet this evening, a lot of the same conditions.
Fouillon in there at quarterback, Sund and Van Slyke. Give to Van Slyke, he's got room up the middle. That's going to be a first down. Hole closed quickly on Van Slyke. Looked like he had a little more room.
Yeah, there was that initially. There's a lot of space there. You'll see just the quick hitter. Good job getting the seal on Gangwish in the second level by Neumann's offensive line.
Connor Haney makes the play.
But good job by Central Catholic's defense rallying to clean that up.
That's going to be kept. Look out! Out on the edge. Here goes Fouillon. Still on his feet. Down inside the 40. And Cavaliers with a little life coming out of the halftime locker room. Good carry by Fouillon. 27 yards.
Good job here. He hangs on to it. Good. They had a guy right there for the pitch guy. And the Neumann offensive line did a good job of sealing off on Gangwish there to create that alley for Fouillon. Now we're getting some things going here. Get some action.
First down and 10, ball at the 39-yard line of the Crusaders. Give up the middle. Nice gain on first down once again. Van Slyke with the carry.
Van Slyke, brought down by Jack Alberts. Second down 6.
This is what Neumann does. You know, they're not fancy. They're this old school under center. We'll go under shotgun every now and then. We've seen this look just before the end of the first half here. The split backside of shotgun with Lund on the right, Van Slyke on the left.
That's going nowhere. Good play off the edge. By number 55 on the tackle. That's Owen Price once again.
And number 9, Thomas Snyder.
Comes off unblocked. Does a good job of keeping his shoulders parallel to the line of scrimmage so he can go both ways, and comes down. And another tackle for Price.
Third down for the Cavs. They give it again. No, kept by Fouillon. Boy, nice mesh point by Fouillon, who pulls it out and gets it up for the first down.
Just the same action we got the play before. Fouillon keeps it with Lund coming over top to his left. They got something going now with the QB keeping it on the option. We've seen a lot of fumbles and mishandled pitches so far this afternoon. Don't blame him for keeping hanging on to it.
Van Slyke and Son, the give this, don't fakes it to Son, keeps it himself. And Fouillon with no gain. They'll stop him about a yard shy of the line of scrimmage, so a loss of 1.
Yeah, good job by Connor Haney, staying disciplined on that one. They said enough of that, Mr. Fouillon.
In the eye, Van Slyke and Sund as Fouillon goes under center. First and 11, the give is to Van Slyke. Van Slyke still on his feet, breaks a tackle, breaks another. Leaning into it inside the 10-yard line, and a great carry by Jack Van Slyke. 19 yards.
Just good. Van Slyke's pad level right here. Just bam. Initial contact, no. Second one, no. He's able to finish. Keep that ball high and tight, right? 2 hands on it through contact. Even switches it there. But yeah, great job finishing on that run.
First and goal. Ball inside the 10. Ball is fumbled, and Fouillon drops right on it.
Recovered by Bo Fouillon. Loss of 1, second down goal on the 10.
4 down territory. 2nd and 10 from the 10. Goal to go. Give again, Van Slyke near the end zone, cannot get there. Good carry by Van Slyke. Third down.
Good job. It's just they don't need much. Just a little seal. Good job by Neumann's offensive line. Just create just enough. Being really strong with your gap hands. Sealing them off just to create enough space for Van Slyke.
Once again, Van Slyke not going anywhere there. Handful of jersey pulled backwards by Brandon Cloud, who was the first man there and just yanked him back.
He was holding on for dear life.
That's it. Just grabs onto the
there.
Yep, you're not going anywhere. Nope. Fourth down, 4th and goal to go. Big play for both teams. From the 3-yard line. The give in there for the touchdown. Van Slyke scores. And Bishop Neumann regains the lead.
What a drive to come out and start the half. Right into the teeth of this wind. They give the trap off, just a seal by Kobe Miller. That was a really good job there by number 4. Watch him just seal the edge. Right onto Gangwish, right, just create enough. Good job executing. Well done.
"12 plays, 80 yards, 5:51 off the clock. They're going to go for 2. Same play again, same result as Van Slyke takes it in for the 2-point conversion. They found something there. There is head coach Joe Pavlik, who said going into halftime, this win should not affect what we do. And it certainly had no effect right there as they drive 80 yards for the touchdown and they take the lead 14-8 in the 3rd.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
You are a maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader committed to making a difference. With Omaha as your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, you dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a maverick.
Another look at the touchdown by the 2-point conversion, by Van Slyke, and that makes it 14-8, and a big 2-point conversion it is for the Cavaliers.
This is rinse and repeat. Touchdown play, 2-point play.
Yep. That's a terrific drive coming out of that halftime locker room. I like the message. You know what the message from Joe Pavlik was 100%. To his team, especially given the conversation he had going into the halftime with Sean Callahan when he said, hey, this is on us. It should not affect what we're doing.
Without a doubt. This team leans on the run. They love to run the football. This is what they do. So it should fit right into their hands. Now, he did say it's on them to put them in better positions, and obviously that they got that message. That was a very impressive opening drive right into the teeth of this 50-mile-an-hour gust wind by Bishop Neumann.
Will Sanderson kicks it away. You can see the wind hold that up. Still on the feet out past the 40, diving to the 41-yard line, and that's where GICC will take over. Very impressive drive out of the halftime locker room for Neumann to take the lead. And now the Crusaders will try to answer. Option near side, pitched out to Alberts. Pitch was to Stava. Check that, not Alberts. Stava on the carry. Stava makes it out to the 45. That's a gain of 4 yards on first down.
Neumann was a good spot early, but GICC's wide receivers did a good job blocking on the edge. Taking that DB 5-6 yards downfield just to get enough for Stava to have a decent gain.
Second down and 6. They'll go the other way. Sack with it. Sack keeps it. Sack has some room. Sack could go. Sack for the touchdown. 55 yards, and GICC has answered.
Geez, LP, you bring up the scoring explosion back in '83, and all of a sudden, we got a completely different football game pops up. So there was overran right there. Neumann just got a little, they just overran it just enough. And Sack would stay patient, relied on some blockers to get second level, sealed that crease for him, and he was off to the races.
Snap is high, kick is up, and it is good. Wow. Clutch. Way to get it down, get the kick through. That guy's had a game. He has had a game. Watch this.
This was...
Find a way. Oh, look at that. He had to get the foot out of the way. And then Watson slowed up just enough to get it through. That gives him a 1-point lead, 15-14. That's big.
I don't know how they didn't get blocked. And B, the execution, the timing. I mean, you see a lot of times the holder will panic, or the kicker will be like, right, the timing is completely off. A lot of times you get a fire. That's where you'll get called on a situation where the snap is off, but keeping your poise.
Well, how about that? After an entire half of football where it looked like we weren't going to play we're outside of about a 20-yard range, both teams go the distance on their opening drives of the third quarter. It's going to be taken at the 8-yard line. Here's the return by Fordick. Hudson Fordick on the far side. To about the 25-yard line. And that's where the Cavaliers will have their second possession. So let's see if they can sustain this momentum.
See if Neumann's offense found some success off tackle on that left side with Van Slag. They're going to go from the shotgun here with Lund in the pistol initially.
Oh. Carry by Sund. Nice play once again in the tackle by Brandon Cloud. Jack Albert's in there as well on the tackle. Fouillon keeps it. Fouillon. Not much there. Ball came out, but was he down? Ball came out and it was recovered by the Crusaders. Was he down? That is the question. Look to me. Oh, they're going to say he was not. Recovered by number 3. There he is again. How about Dax?
Let's take a look here.
I thought he was down. Oh, yeah, he's down.
Yep, that is definitely down.
So they will probably take a look at this.
Oh, that wasn't even, yeah, that was.
Or at least you would hope they would take a look at it.
The head referee should be getting a buzz right about now.
Yep. The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. Previous play is under further review.
Now we just need a mechanism where it's clear and obvious. That
right,
you
just say
go.
don't even.
Don't look at it. Let's just go.
Don't even come over here. We'll just call you real quick. Don't even bother. Keep this thing moving. Change it.
Yeah, you can see that elbow hits before. He still has control of possession, control, elbow down.
I was waiting to see if that right knee of Braylon Wolf might have caused it, but nope, that definitely is. This should be really quick. Yeah.
So if they are thinking about overturning the call, they also have to check for the spot, so they know they have the spot correct.
Time
on the, yep. These two teams just about doubled their yardage in those first two possessions.
Well, they had to. They didn't.
Almost.
I mean,
outside of the first
there was
drives.
not. I mean, neither team was not over 100 yards in the first half.
Right. All right, here's the call.
After further review, it has been determined the runner's elbow was down. It is third down. Ball will be placed at the 31-yard line.
So spot will be at the 31. And the elbow of Fuyan was down. And Joe Pavlik breathes a sigh of relief. Said he decided to go to Bishop Neumann because it felt very similar to his high school in Chicago. You might have heard of it, Mount Carmel.
Oh.
Fuyan the option. Fuyan ducks it up. Nice play on the backside by Gelati again.
Newman's kind of found some of that duo running back look out of the shotgun.
Yeah.
We've seen it multiple times, both ways, whether to Lund, to Van Slyke. But now Fuyan's getting in the rhythm, keeping this on these option keepers, keeping this momentum for the Neumann offense going.
First down and 10. Fuyan from the gun to throw out of the flat. It was tipped and incomplete. I think it was tipped. It might have been the wind. Shutt could not pull it in.
Even just the short to intermediate routes are so hard.
Fluttering and moving even a little bit, right?
I mean,
yep. Second down and 10 out of the eye. Fuyan under center. Fuyan will keep. Fuyan has some room near side. Fuyan could go! Fuyan! Touchdown, Cavaliers! 63 yards on the touchdown run.
they have found success on that that's left side. We've seen this under center, the faked, the old belly option, right?
Well, he showed speed to pull away. I thought they had an angle.
They did have some angles, but those angles, they lost them real quick.
They were not going to catch him. Two-point try. Van Slyke in there. Two-point conversion is good. And the Cavaliers have responded. They regain the lead, 22-15. Let's take another look at the touchdown. You'll see a couple of players have an angle on Fouillon, and they do not get him.
Just
right
a
there,
good job.
Like, yeah.
Quinn Shutt did a fantastic job getting second level, just getting a hat on a hat. Doesn't take much. Your guys doing, just get a little seal here and there, man. That's all it takes. And Fouillon's speed and athleticism just took over.
5 plays, 75 yards, 1:29 off the clock. 3:38 still remaining here in the third, and Bishop Neumann, 2 touchdowns in 2 possessions in the second half. You know, we were talking to the break. Sometimes it really is just a mindset, right? If you get out there and realize how cold it is and windy it is and how hard it is to handle the ball, you almost tell yourself, we're not going to be able to move the ball.
Without a doubt. And I said, you know, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're always right.
That's a great point.
And both teams have come out and just said, you got to embrace it. I mean, we always had a saying in football, it's just got to kind of embrace the suck. And it's not easy to be out there, right? But both teams are living in it. Both teams got to deal with it. It's who can handle the conditions, who has the right mentality, and who can capitalize on the miscues and misfortunes.
Yeah. I love it.
The most.
I love it.
I mean, the referees are, I mean, they're struggling just getting the ball around to each other.
Tossing to each other. It's falling all over the place. There's a book that talks about mental performance and the ability to battle through whatever adversity you may have. It's called Mind Gym. Terrific book for athletes. Here's the carry. Off ball is out. Sack fumbles it right into the hands of the Cavaliers. And the recovery by Caden Weesey.
That thing popped right out, right into Weezy's arms. Couldn't tell if Van Slyke got the initial hit on this one, but we'll get a good look here. Good action by Sack, but yep,
there it is.
There's Mr. Van Slyke, team leader in tackles, making his presence known once again for this Neumann defense.
Seventh fumble of the game, the 4th one that has been lost. Fouillon again pulls it out. Fouillon keeps it. He's found a little success there off that belly option keep.
Yeah, it's fun to see just these offenses get in the rhythm with these old school, like we call it, but they still get out into shotgun, but these option offenses, once they get in the rhythm, man, and they can you start messing with those mesh points, you start getting these defenders just a little uncomfortable and to where they want to do something more than they think they need to. And that's when these big plays start to happen in this option offense.
2nd down and 4 after a gain of 6 on 1st down by Fouillon. He bobbles, will keep it himself. And not much there. Gangwish was there to shut it down. Good tackle by Gangwish.
Brought down by Jackson Gangwish.
Yeah, good whereabouts with Fouillon here. Not the panic. Could he easily just fell on it right there, but saved it, got himself a couple.
Third down and 3. That's going nowhere, and once again, it is big play by Brandon Cloud, 51. Has made several plays this afternoon.
Let's take a look at this. I mean, you see Cloud again unblocked. Again, that's what, if he would have got his shoulders turned and not parallel to the line of scrimmage, he couldn't have made that play.
Yeah.
The fact he stayed his shoulders parallel to the line of scrimmage, you can go both ways. Good teaching tape how to defend the option on the unblocked player on the end of the line of scrimmage.
So that brings up a 4th down. They'll go to the I formation, and Fouillon will go under center. 4th and 7, whistle blows.
Play.
Yeah, it's going to back him up 5 yards.
Defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
So that became a little more difficult now. 4th down and 12. Weezy brings in the play. And now they'll go out of the shotgun. Sund behind Fuyan. Fuyan will come near side. Gain of about 4 yards, but if they're going to turn it over on downs, the ball now belongs to the Crusaders. Hey, let's take a look at the 6-man state championship, which was played on Friday, November 21st, out in Kearney. 2 6-man teams battling for the title, Garden County and Southwest. Here's a long 42-yard touchdown run and catch by Javis Underwood. Then Billatier, a 3-yard pass to Derek Keeley for the touchdown. Watch the finish of this run by Kramer, a 7-yard touchdown run. It was physical. Toss across the middle. That was good. And here's the big one. Pass picked off, return 65 yards by Jace Roberson, and the final. Garden County wins the 6-man state championship. You saw the final.
Medical personnel.
22-15, 56 seconds remain here in the third. So was the timeout, who took the timeout here? I wonder if they're trying to stay with the wind. I didn't. Timeout was taken by, it was a media timeout. Oh, our timeout. Oh,
Nebraska called the media timeout.
Well, yeah, so we wanted to show you the highlights of the D6 game. That's why we took a timeout. Nobody took timeout. I thought maybe somebody was trying to stay with the wind here. All right, here we go. Not much there on the carry for Alberts.
Made by Jack Van Slyke.
Mr. Van Slyke on the tackle again, no surprise.
3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Both these teams just figure with the way they run the ball, maybe it doesn't matter.
With the clock running down here and you're losing this win,
yeah,
let's see if they take a shot.
Yeah.
I mean,
might as well. A little Ganglish in there at quarterback now.
Trips into the boundary, that's always something.
Back to throw. Ganglish goes up top. Incomplete. Had Stava out there. Over his outside shoulder. 5 seconds remain, and you heard someone on the sidelines yell, they might take another shot. I think
you might be right.
You're probably right. Yeah. Grayson Sack back there at quarterback. Takes the give. Sack bobbles it. Gathers it back in, and that's going to bring up 4th down, and time's going to tick away here in the third. 12 minutes remain before we crown a state champion in Class C2. Both teams getting on the board in that third quarter. Long run here for the Crusaders. But it's Bishop Neumann with the lead.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Your donation to Nebraska Public Media makes live sports coverage possible. We're excited to partner with the Big Ten Network on a thank you gift with your donation of $60. You can select a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus. The Big Ten Plus app keeps you up to date with all things Nebraska athletics and gives you access to a 24/7 Nebraska channel for around-the-clock programming of Nebraska's classic games and original content. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners.
Back at Memorial Stadium, final 12 minutes of the C2 title game between GICC and Bishop Neumann. 4th down for the Crusaders. Back to pass is Sack. Looks downfield. Sack will pull it down and not going to get there. Down at the 46-yard line, and they will turn it over on downs. Cavaliers will take over with the lead.
Good job with the Neumann defense, just almost in a spy situation on Sack there. Staying home. Good coverage down the field.
Fouillon and the Cavaliers take over at the 46. Fumble, and he falls on it. Fouillon right back on top of it. 3rd down, 2nd down. After the loss of a couple. 3-yard loss. 2nd down and 13. First-year head coach Joe Pavlik, he said, you know, the most difficult thing about the transition, leaving Syracuse coming to Washington, it's not the football. Football's the same everywhere. It's the new home, the new routes, the new all the teaching, all the new stuff.
Change is never easy.
That's right. Goes up top, got a man, caught, complete. He finds Alex Berry on the completion. Good route by Berry, and Fouillon hit him on the run.
We've seen this. They tried to run this play earlier when they had the wind behind there. A good fake to the inside and right on the money from Fouillon to Berry for another explosive play for this Neumann offense.
19 yards on the completion. Sundin Van Slyke in the backfield along with Fouillon. Van Slyke nowhere to go. Tackle made by Owen Price.
Between Price and Gangowich on this team, 2 young men. I have a feeling that if I get to call these games again next year with you, this Grand Island Central Catholic team might be right here
see
again.
Him again, yeah. Certainly are young. A lot of talent. Tries to spin away from the tackle, but can't. That time off the edge. Play made by Graham Stava.
That was a play. If he could have got inside there, that was a heck of an effort by Stava to make that play.
4th tackle for a loss on the year for Graham Stava. Hold out, kept by Fouillon. And a flag on the play. See what the laundry's about.
Holding. On the offense, number 4. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, third down.
Kobe Miller with the hold.
He's going to get him on Gingwish.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Yep.
Just enough.
Timeout taken by the Cavaliers as 3rd and 21 is upcoming. You look at this C2 field and you could realistically think of 8 different teams that might have been able to make it through
easily
this field. It was a gauntlet, especially after the Ord loss. This team wondered if they'd have the manpower, the fight to get here, but they avenged that Ord loss later. He said after that Ord loss in game number 6, he just asked his team, he said, listen, we have a loss, so what? Would you rather be 12-1 playing for a state championship, or 12-1 and be a runner-up?
Again, it's all about the mentality. You can pout, you can mope. It's all about changing your circumstances. If you don't like them, then do something about it.
Fouillon going up top, throws well short. Intended once again for Alex Berry.
If you get enough oomph on that, he had.
Yeah, he came back in. He cut underneath the route, yeah. That's what Barry's going to tell him, too. They got man-to-man on those outsides. It's just been so difficult to throw it. 4th down and long. 4th and 21. Quick kick. Booted it away. That's going to roll all the way down inside the 10, inside the 5. It's still going, and it's going to be down at the 2-yard line.
Well
Great
executed.
Punt. Alex Berry got down there to down at 47 yards on the punt. And that makes it difficult on the Crusaders. And Slide gets it away.
Good effort, good hustle by Berry. 98 yards into the win now for this Grand Island Central Catholic offense. 9 minutes ago, went down by a score. Definitely doable. We've seen crazier things happen.
Absolutely. So from out of their own end zone, sack in the shotgun. Sack hit the backfield, spins out of the tackle, leans forward, and it's down at the half-yard line. They avoid the safety.
Henry Woda just said, I am going.
Look at this by Woda. Wow. That's a pop. He leans forward and gets out.
He just got out.
Yeah.
I love the call. Love the aggressiveness down here.
2nd down and 11 after a loss of a yard. Boy, that ball is right up against the end line. Try to get it out of the end zone. Do they? Was there a fumble? There was a fumble. And it's recovered by the Cavaliers.
This happens a lot. LP, you see Woda comes in here right over the center, just disrupts it enough. That center got his eyes.
Ball is loose.
Lund on top of it.
Looks like it was Landon's son. That is 9 fumbles on GICC. 9. Nothing doing in the backfield. They're going to lose about 5. Boy, that interior line blasted through there. Play made by Braylon Wolf.
Wolf says, hey, Woad, I see what you've been doing. I'm just going to come downhill here too as well. Just shoots the A-gap right there. I mean, Fouillon was lucky to get that ball handed off.
Yeah. So they'll lose at least a couple on the play, brings up 2nd down and goal to go. Fouillon from the gun, he bobbles it, and he's going to lose more yardage. Wow. Bobbles the snap, loses another 4 yards all the way back to the 8-yard line. Boy. Just a golden opportunity to almost wrap up the game.
Without a doubt.
And great defensive play by Braylon Wolf, and then the bobbled snap, and now it's 3rd down and goal from the 8. Sund behind Fouillon. Throws it into the end zone, incomplete. And a flag in the end zone. Pass interference will be called. Alex Berry was the intended receiver.
From our vantage, but it did look like he got there a little early. Got that left arm right on top. And that back judge was sitting right there with a way better view than what you and I have.
Pass interference. Defense, number 3. Half the distance to the goal. Replay 3rd down.
Okay, so
it is pass interference. It's not an automatic first down.
We got this. We saw this earlier.
We did
in the Class C1 game.
So under center, here's Fouillon. He'll give, leans forward into the end zone. Touchdown. Van Slyke with another TD.
They love the off-tackle fullback run down in the tight red zone. Just a pin down.
Just backed his way in, right over the defender, and crosses the line for the touchdown.
Stava did a good job of getting there initially. Just couldn't get his head across on that tackle. Van Slyke is just too strong.
They'll go for 2. Give to Van Slyke. Nope, kept by Fouillon, and he walks it in. Well, it was a lot more interesting than 1 yard, but that's what it's officially going to go down as, a 1-yard drive. 3 plays, 1 yard, 129.
Good ball handling here. Stava comes hard off the edge again, just like the previous play. And Fouillon says, nope, I'm keeping it this time. Everybody's eyes are all in the backfield. Could have walked in.
There are the numbers for Van Slyke. 3 touchdowns, 89 yards on the ground. In a tough day to run the ball.
He's definitely found his rhythm.
Yeah. Fouillon has rushed for 110. Jack Van Slyke has rushed for 89. Landon Sund 46, as they are now over 240 yards rushing in the game.
That's kind of the 3-headed monster that's propelled this offense all year long.
Sanderson to kick it deep. Bobbled and picked up the 25. Comes near side. Return by Schneider.
Kick return by number 9, Thomas Schneider.
Schneider out past the 30. They'll mark it at the 32-yard line. And GICC will try to answer quickly. 6:42. Just so tough in this type of game, in these conditions, to get down by 2 scores.
I mean, nothing's
Right.
Not impossible, but it seems like this. I mean, this is uphill.
Yeah. No doubt. Carry by Alberts for minimal gain. Talked to Jeff Ashby about this club this year. You know, this is a group of seniors, as Sean said off the top, who have really been starting since their freshman and sophomore year. Finally got down here to a state final. And there's such great camaraderie between Coach Ashby and these players. Said one of his favorite memories from this year is that's incomplete. I believe it will be called incomplete. One of his favorite memories was each day, he has this old Chevy Colorado 5-speed manual, right? Said every day, that's what he uses to take the equipment to and from practice. And every day he would take turns with one of his seniors trying to learn how to drive the manual. And he said
that's fantastic. That's so good.
He said he's never laughed and cried so much in his life at the same time. It was the funniest and most painful thing, is what he said. Those are the things you're going to remember, right?
Oh, that's...
You're going to remember a state championship game, certainly, but...
Remember trying to drive a stick shift with their coach taking equipment to football practice.
That's right. There you go. And sack is sacked all the way back to the 26-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 16.
Quinn Shutt's having himself a great game defensively. Already had an interception earlier. Just no action over here, and says, I'll take my shot. Makes a great play. Puts this GICC offense fourth and forever into this wind.
Sorry, Jake. Shutt came into this game with 101 tackles on the season. Only added to that here this afternoon. Sack under pressure on 4th down. Flag in the backfield. Looks like that's going to be a hold, likely declined.
Most definitely a hold.
Holding. Offense number 65. Penalty will be declined. Turnover on downs.
So belongs to the Cavaliers, and now with 5:12 left, they won't be able to run it all out, but they'll start working on clock here. No doubt. Oh, yeah, there you can see the hold. Hootke was getting through. Dylan Hootke.
Mazer had a little too, he had to try to do something. Don't blame you, bud.
Van Slyke. Good carry by Van Slyke on 1st down. That's a gain of 6. Down to almost the 20-yard line, maybe the 21.
No, we're not quite under 4 yet, but this is the good old 4-minute drill here. Run this football. Probably no better team in the state that you want running a 4-minute drill than this Neumann offense.
Going to run it behind that big offensive line. Matt Doolin heading to Northwest Missouri State. Kendall Benish at center. That time they go over Charles Tolene. Tolene out, number 63, who's the 2025 state powerlifting champion. Not a bad guy to have on your offensive line.
I definitely want to be running behind him. I know that.
Yeah, look at Tolene, number 63, out there in front of everybody. Had 2 guys driving him back. Van Slyke again inside the 10-yard line, falls forward, brings up 2nd down. His mentor, you saw there, Joe Pavlik, his mentor, he says, is the legendary Mount Carmel head coach Frank Lenti, who's the winningest coach in Illinois history with 12 state titles. Pavlik played for him, said he still talks to him weekly. I'm sure he talked to him about being in the state championship game. Lenti has won 12 titles in Illinois.
Having a guy like that you can lean on.
Yeah.
Those relationships.
Been there before, provide valuable. Yep.
Anytime you can lean on someone that's been in the same place that you have and had so much success. Those are important conversations.
No doubt. 3rd down and 1. Ball on the 4. There is Van Slyke near the end zone. Touchdown. Jack Van Slyke. And that will put a bow on it for Bishop Neumann.
We've seen this time and time again. Van Slyke off that left tackle down in that deep red zone.
Last year, this Cavaliers squad was in the state championship game. They lost to the then 3 consecutive time state champ Norfolk Catholic, and maybe a sign of things to come early this year when, as that's blocked, nope, it goes through. Slipped through there. Maybe a sign of things to come. First game of the season, they come out and they beat Norfolk Catholic in week number 1, snapping the Knights' 39-game win streak, avenging last year's loss in the title game, and it's led them to this moment where they are in control and dominating here in quarter number 4 of this Class C2 state championship. Let's go down to Sean.
Guys, you look at this Bishop Neumann team a year ago. I think so many people just assumed after Connor Booth and that great group they had last year graduated, that it was going to be a rebuilding job. But talking to some Bishop Neumann people before the game, this group of seniors and upperclassmen had a chip on their shoulder. They wanted to prove that they could be a great team, even with the loss of such an elite talent like Connor Booth, one of the all-time leading rushers in the state's history. And they've proven it here. This is a ultimate coaching job and a program job to come back after you lose a Husker running back recruit from a year ago, to get not only back to this game, but execute and play on one of the tougher condition days that we've seen in the state championship.
Yeah, great point, Sean. It's a very different looking team, a little more option attack, multiple weapons. Last year it was all Connor Booth. 2:44 remains, and it's a 22-point lead for Bishop Neumann. Return by Schneider.
Here's the question I got to ask now: is we've ever had 2 teams from the same town?
It's a great question.
Win state championships in the same year in the same sport?
I think it would be harder in the lower classes, right? I mean, obviously you could have it happen in a larger class, maybe a Class B and a Class A team, right? But it would be really difficult for a town like Wahoo to win it in the same year, or other small towns.
Without a doubt. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a C1, C2 school, and for years, I'm pretty sure both schools played at the C1 level.
Right. Yep. Spinning out of 1 tackle, leaning forward is Alberts with the carry. Not much there as the clock continues to tick away. 2:25 and ticking.
I don't know how much the town of Wahoo is going to be productive tomorrow.
Right? How'd you put it earlier?
I said it's going to be a bad day to be a cold beer in the town of Wahoo tonight. If you're looking something to do, I would take your tail up to 77. There'll be some action up there tonight.
There you go. Ooh, big hit as he releases the ball. Wow.
Ooh, get the late
flag came in. Maybe it's either an illegal pass or illegal man downfield, maybe. Let's see what the call is here.
I just love the story for the community.
Yeah.
I mean, all these younger kids that are running around.
offense number 7. 5-yard penalty, includes loss of down, 3rd down.
See, ball is at the 34-yard line, and I think he was past that when he,
it was close to where he. This will be the. I feel rather confident. Grand Island Central Catholic's got something. Brewing.
Would agree.
The culture they've developed after a lot of these guys as freshmen, I don't think they won a football game. And to grow and to battle and to put yourself in this position right now.
Absolutely.
Coach Aspey's done a great job of building this program up, and I know it didn't go their way today, but you can definitely build off of this as well.
One minute, 30 seconds remaining. Long history for Bishop Neumann in these state championships. Of course, they've been the state champ. They won it in 22, 23, lost in the finals. 02, I said 20, 02, 03 for Bishop Neumann. Lost, they were runner-up in 24 last year.
Those 02, 03 teams had to be led by Zach Miller.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, how about that?
Yeah, look at that.
Turned, great NFL tight end, now turned really good musician.
That's right.
Came to Nebraska to play quarterback and then finished out at UNO.
Been in the state playoffs total of 34 times. This is the 34th year. They've only won it 3, 77, 02, and 03. It's been more than 20 years since Bishop Neumann has won a state title. And they're kneeling toward a state title here this afternoon. Finished runner-up last year to Norfolk Catholic. Came out, beat Norfolk Catholic first game of this year. And there it is. For the first time since 2003, the Cavaliers are state champions. Well, you look at the heartbreak they had in 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. All first-round losses in the postseason. And to make it all the way to the finals last year, to come up short. And to set the goal high this year. And say from the beginning, state championship was the plan all along. And then to finish it here in just horrible conditions in terms of wind, to come out second half, drive at the length of the field to take the lead.
They embraced it.
Yeah, there you go.
Coach Pavick said it before half. He said this should affect us when how we operate and how we do things.
When we come back, we'll hand out medals and trophies to the state champs from Bishop Neumann. The Cavaliers take home the title in 2025.
Nebraska Public Media is partnering with the Big Ten Network to provide a unique thank you gift. Become a member of our Sports Partners Club with a donation of $5 a month, and we'll thank you with a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus. Last year, Big Ten Plus streamed over 2,700 non-televised games, including 86 Nebraska games available exclusively on Big Ten Plus. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners or call 800-989-8236.
Going back when I was watching games on TV in small town Nebraska, and just the visibility of the athletes, and you could see them on TV. Only celebrities were on TV. The value of Nebraska Public Media has been so important to the success of the program, push the sport forward, especially in the state. And you can even see that across the country with networks that invest into volleyball. Probably the biggest piece to start that was in the state of Nebraska. I love Nebraska Public Media.
Big Red Wrap-Up brings you all things Nebraska. Join me, Michael Severe, along with former Husker Jay Moore, and weekly special guests for a game breakdown and in-depth analysis. This week, we recap the Penn State game. Watch on a special night, Wednesday, November 26th, on Nebraska Public Media.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Time now to hand out medals and trophies to the winners and the runners-up. For that, let's go to Steve Lemon.
The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored and have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz, NSAA Board of Director Thomas Lee from Omaha Westview, and Dr. Nicholas Wemhoff from Fort Calhoun. Here are the awards for runner-up Grand Island Central Catholic High School. Head coach Jeff Ashby and his assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 1, Connor Haney. Number 2, Cesar Garcia. Number 3, Dax Gellatley. Number 4, Cedric Henke. Number 5, Graham Stava. Number 6, Jackson Gangwish. Number 7, Grayson Sack. Number 8, Mason Vasquez. Number 9, Thomas Schneider. Number 10, Dalton Ewers. Number 11, Jack Alberts. Number 16, Noah Harris. Number 17, Hadley Hakey. Number 21, Braylon Wolf. Number 22, Axton Haydenfeld. Number 23, R.J. Roberts. Number 24, Cade Golka. Number 25, Cooper Caston. Number 26, Ezekiel Wilson. Number 27, Jake Hardy. Number 28, Jackson Schmitz. Number 33, Brock Florell. Number 50, Colt Krolikowski. Number 51, Brandon Cloud. Number 52, Carter Fowler-Klein. Number 53, Dayton Ewers. Number 54, Kelton Kearns. Number 55, Owen Price. Number 58, Carlos Bahina Campos. Number 59, Cody Golka. Number 60, Anthony Borjas Esparza. Number 62, Madden Lighting. Number 64, Trayton Renz. Number 65, William Mazer. Number 66, Emmett Florell. Number 67, Mario Vargas. Number 69, Osmer Calahasas Esquivel. Number 79, Connor Chamelka. Number 80, Caleb Schmeitz. Number 81, Ryden Schmeitz. Number 82, Caleb Herbeck. Number 86, Garrett Watson. And number 87, Wyatt Niebuhr. And now for these outstanding athletes in their school, here's the 2025 NSAA Class C2 State Football Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Grand Island Central Catholic High School. And now to the champions, Bishop Neumann High School. Head coach Joe Pavlik and his assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 0, Bo Fuyan. Number 1, Cyrus Schweedy. Number 2, Willie Ullery. Number 3, Hudson Fordick. Number 4, Kobe Miller. Number 5, Henry Woida. Number 6, Brecken Pettico. Number 7, Brock Sosek. Number 8, Jackson Hull. Number 9, Kai Malley. Number 10, Brody Weimer. Number 11, Quinn Shutt. Number 12, Paxton Spangler. Number 13, Levi Donovan. Number 14, Caden Weezy. Number 15, Braden Rubon. Number 16, Carson Schroeder. Number 17, Greg Lilly. Number 18, Jack Van Slyke. Number 19, Noah Ostwinkle. Number 20, Tanner Lechtenberg. Number 21, Pete Chohan. Number 22, Alex Berry. Number 23, Chase Rezoch. Number 24, Davis Meese. Number 25, Jack Glazer. Number 26, Philip Vrana. Number 27, Christian Ahrens. Number 28, Blake Vachulik. Number 29, Peyton Polacek. Number 30, Isaac Donovan. Number 32, Landon Sund. Number 33, Will Sanderson. Number 35, Nate Sassaman. Number 45, Jacob Chernick. Number 50, Asher Haas. Number 51, Coy Teneper. Number 52, Braden Pleskotch. Number 54, Matthias Fritsch. Number 57, Dylan Hootke. Number 61, Jamison Stava. Number 62, Kendall Benish. Number 63, Charles Toline. Number 67, Jeremiah Bartek. Number 68, Max Trujillo. Number 70, Andrew Heemstra. Number 71, Joe Stava. Number 72, Alex Goki. Number 77, Matt Tulin. Number 78, Oakley Learman. And number 79, Sam Veck. Coach Pavlik, we also have a special award for you. Now presenting the championship game ball from FMNE Insurance is Vice President of Product Development, Jamie Fredrickson. And now for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2025 NSAA Class C2 State Football Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Bishop Neumann High School.
First time in more than 2 decades that Bishop Neumann has taken home the state championship, and it's a double for Wahoo. Let's go down to the field to Sean.
Guys, I'm with the victorious head coach, Joe Pavlik. Coach, your first year with the program, you take home a state championship, the first one in over 20 years. How special is this moment here for the program?
It's unbelievable. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that put in a lot of hard work at Bishop Neumann and the community, and you know, they deserve a ton of credit. These young men are just incredible. They deserve all the credit. I don't do anything special. Our assistant coaches don't. We're just fortunate enough to be along for the ride. We just have incredible young men.
I got to ask you, how special, too, is this moment for the community of Wahoo? You guys get the double. Public wins earlier in the day, and you guys cap it off here tonight.
Oh, well, we could say that classy football runs through Wahoo this year, so that's pretty cool to say.
We'll Congratulations, first year state champions. Let's talk to some of your players now, Coach. Thank you.
Good, thank you, thank you.
All right, let's go in here, guys. Let's bring in Jack Van Slyke, start running back here for Bishop Neumann. First of all, congratulations on the championship. You guys were down here last year, came up short. How special is this moment to finish the job?
It's just great. The seniors are all so excited, and same with the younger classmen just coming up. Such a fun year for us.
You guys had a coaching change, a brand new coach. Coach Pavlik comes in. What did he do to kind of maybe spark you guys here in this championship run this year?
Yeah, just energy every day. I mean, he came in, he's young, and kind of a younger coaching staff with some older guys calling the plays, so it works out pretty well.
Hey, congratulations on the state championship. Go celebrate back in Wahoo. All right, let's go bring in now. Let's bring in Bo Fujan here. Bo, first of all, congratulations on the state championship. How special is this moment after coming up short a year ago?
Man, it means the most to this team. These dudes were hungry all year. We came out and we got it done.
I got to ask you, how fun is the party tonight going to be in Wahoo? You've got 2 state championships all through Class C coming through Wahoo tonight.
Oh, it means the world to the town. I mean, we're going to come out, the party's going to be huge.
All right, well, hey, congratulations on the state championship. Go celebrate.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back.
Yeah, thanks very much, Sean. Congratulations to not only Wahoo Neumann, but Wahoo as they win 2 state championships today. Millard South play La Vista South coming up later this evening in the Class A state championship. Millard South, some calling one of the best teams ever to play in high school football in Nebraska. Come on back and watch that tonight, 7 o'clock right here on Nebraska Public Media. So that'll do it for Sean Callahan. For Jay Moore, I'm Larry Putney for our entire Nebraska Public Media crew. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. We'll see you back here tonight for the Class A title game when we wrap it up in 2025 high school football in Nebraska.